here we are once again, folks. Welcome to the Conformity Farm stream. It is March 19th, 2024. It is 8:08 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am your host, Timothy James. I will walk you through the process of me using this computer to do, well, let's see, how does this go? Like this? Or like this? Like this? And that might work. This computer. Does that work? I want to be looking towards the drawing. That's kind of like something I'm trying to do. But whatever. Yeah, today is Monday. It was a fine day. Yesterday was really cold. I was very irritated about that, as if my anger actually affects the universe. But come on, what about what I want, when I want, how I want? How was your day? How are things? How are you? I had an all right day. You know, life is as such. Things happen. Things don't happen. But it was a pretty healthy work day for the most part. I've been paying attention to this drawing a lot. I feel pretty good about with the direction that it's going in, but I'm in a weird spot because it's like I want to have a drawing that catches people's eye so that they come and check out the stream, but I also need to be productive. But also, the only time I'm being productive is when I do this stream, during the week, that is. In the weekend, I do other work too. Other work as in this work. But boy, oh boy, would I like to finish this book up. Boy, oh boy. What does that even mean? Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, it makes me wonder. So yeah, I do work as a creative director at a toy company. I try to keep that stuff under wraps. I'm sure a really good sleuth could figure out where that is, but I'm not going to tell you directly. It's gonna, you're gonna have to do your own homework. But alas, I today did some research on one of our founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. And I was looking through it, and it's interesting because these people who, hey, Aries, hey, what's up, man? I'm just chatting about our founding fathers. I was trying to figure out who's the ugliest president in all of history. And I'll tell you what, I think that the greatest president in history also happens to be the ugliest one. I'm sorry I wasn't here for a few days. I was busy. Oh, don't worry, Aries. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for showing up. I believe that old Abraham Lincoln is the ugliest president. That is a very unattractive man. So much so, I see you got your hair done. Well, I took a hat off, so I didn't really. I might have combed it or so. I don't know. My hair is like flat, so it's nothing special. But I'm trying to cut it off. If I could find the right place to cut it all off. Yeah, so Abraham Lincoln was a very kind of, I don't know. Like, I wonder about our era of presidents in a sense. Like, the presidents in our era are like famous populist people. But then they would say, well, under these standards, would Abraham Lincoln become president? Well, the thing is, Abraham Lincoln was 6'4", and he wore a top hat. I mean, he was literally the tallest person at every event. So the idea that people just started getting influenced by presence is Boulder Dash, which is Twitch allows me to say Boulder Dash, so I can get away with it without getting in trouble. So Boulder Dash, Boulder Dash, Boulder Dash. And I don't even care. So yeah, we have this really large drawing to tackle, and I've started to add some color to it, but I want to do a really simple color palette. And I'm thinking maybe that red doesn't do enough, or maybe does too much. I don't know. But I actually think I'm going to move away from this drawing for a little bit. I've spent too much time on it. We got to get away from it for a little bit. So I'm going to put on this handy dandy glove, my drawing glove, and then I should have a stylus next to it if I was truly smart. I guess not. You think think all this stuff would be taken care of way ahead of time, huh, Bucko? Where's my... Oh, here it is. Very good. To give you some context, I literally get off of work, eat a little bit of food, and then I jump right onto this. So, you know, Monday through Thursday are pretty tight days for me. But I could easily just go straight to, you know, R&R. Oh, I see what's going on here. Now, what happened to that one file I made? Yeah, Space Keeks Detail. Yeah. I must not have saved it accordingly. Aha, I remember looking at this stuff. Very good. Today was voting day in the state of Illinois. I actually missed the day. I missed my vote. Kind of bummed out. I was just a little behind on it. Let's see. There we are. You have a question. Ask away, my friend. Let's see where we are. Black. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I have a question. I have a question. Ah, yes. I wonder how far the delay is. Yeah, it looks like the delay is about 30 seconds. Could you add a background character in one page with no context tag that never gets addressed? What kind of question is that? Could I add a background character that never... That already exists in the first book. If so, I have the perfect character for that. Okay, so here's the thing, Aries. In the first book, which I take it you haven't read yet, if so, I have the perfect character for you. Yeah, the delay is about 30 seconds, so you got to keep that in mind when you send a message, that it's going to take 30 seconds to get to me. There's not much, there's almost nothing I can do about that. That's not an internet thing, that's just software. So in the graphic novel, Mud is Good, there is a character that was really important, and it was a hamster that went on the, basically was like this guide for the space cats, and I wrote him out of it. And he's in here, he's here, he's on a, oh, this might be a little bright. I wonder if I just turn this off. So here, he is on a tree branch. It's probably really hard to see. And then he's here in the doorway. So actually the funny thing is, you can see the character in pretty decent detail. We just never, the character doesn't come up anymore because he didn't make it in the story. I don't have money for the first book. I wish I did. Well, you know what, buddy? If you just send me your shipping information, I'd be happy to send you one. It may take a couple weeks for me to get to it, but I'll send you a copy. You've been a really loyal consumer of the stream, and so it's the least I can do. I actually do have some extra copies anyway. Yeah, so this character, his original name was Hamder. Yeah, he's a good character. See, these are kind of small panels. Why don't we pull these up and get a little more detail in them? You know, just kind of push these a little bit closer. I kind of like this mole background. It's not too bad. Let's see. Let's get in there, see what we can do, and try to make these a little more detailed. Oh, very similar. Also, what's the other thing too? You don't want to do too many things at once in the frame. Yes, I'm going to have to give these characters thumbs. We're going to do it. I'm going to commit to the thumbs. Gonna have to. Yeah, ask your parents. If your parents say it's okay, then yeah, I'll send you a copy. Show them the website conformityfarm.com. Obviously, I would like your parents' blessing. But it would be good. Here's the other thing too. The book, if I do get to send it to you, it's the last run. That's the last run of that particular type of book. I'm making an entirely new one. So you'd be getting the first edition of this and the last run of this particular type of book. So it actually would be pretty cool to have that. Or I think it would be pretty cool to have that. Mm-hmm. All right, so then we'll kind of pop these out a little bit. Like this. And pop these like this. Like this. Huh. And then we kind of drop the ear. Let's make sure these are consistent though. I don't want any inconsistency. I wonder if like real publishing companies would look at my workflow and be like, listen, dude, you need to move faster. This is not going to work for us. You can't put out a book every 4 years. I mean, that's not a business. It's interesting the way this is all laid out too. Meow 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 meow. Let's see what we get here. This isn't too bad. This is a good series of panels. Kind of black these corners out, give it a little bit of like a bookend element to it. The other thing too is I can't be too hard on myself. I don't know the comic book tricks of the trade. You know? I think over time you learn different techniques and it works out and you use them. I'm just kind of a hobbyist illustrator who's had a passion for it, but I'm not working, you know? I'm working though. I'm definitely working, but I'm not working, you know? Working, Gadurkin. It's like, man, what did I do? I just threw myself into more architecture. Oh, this is an interesting one. Ooh, yeah, let's dive in here. I like this panel a lot. Getting back into this. Actually, let's calm down a little bit. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. We can admire what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you doing? You doing this right here? Doing it right there. So we got our little job bot. I did not mean any. I was trying to say job bot in a funny way, which turned out to not be so funny. Yeah. So we have this. We can add a little bit of texture to this, right? Kind of bring down the size of the brush. What do we got? Do we got anybody watching? Let's see. Still got only 49 followers. Got a couple of viewers. Okay, we got a couple of viewers over here. What do we got going on over here? Let's see what's going on YouTube. See if anybody's watching. I always think it's astounding that YouTube doesn't recommend my stream to myself. Like, what the heck? Also, I got one watcher. All right. Not too bad. Ooh. Christmas, Christmas. Everybody loves Christmas. Maybe I'll put a notification in Discord. There, I wrote streaming right meow because I could use the word now, but I use meow, which is closer to the way that like a cat talks. Streaming right meow. What the heck is this? Chicago Henge. Chicago Henge. What does that mean? Oh, it's where the light, yeah. I think I missed that one. Dude, that guy's jacked. Welcome to Instagram. Welcome to Instagram. Welcome to Instagram. I guess I could put a link on here. Just in case y'all interested in watching me draw some stuff, you got Space Cats, you got Jobbot, just doing his job. You got Colonel Spitz, who you probably never heard of unless you read the book that doesn't exist yet. There's no freaking way you'd know that. There's no way you would know that unless you were watching the stream. There you go. That's genius marketing, everybody. You probably didn't know that. But that's okay. I don't mind teaching people. Oh, and then we would have to get the link from the YouTube app. See how my phone case is red? Now you can hack my phone. Now you can hack my phone. Yeah, how am I not getting a notification? There is the sound of me. Copy link. Damn. You Truby. YouTube. Don't hit that link. Okay. So let's take a look at what we got here. Where did my stylus go? Oh, here we go again. Oh, okay. Now I got it. All right. Let's get in here and get some detail going, all right? So we'll do something over here. Maybe bring this down a little bit. Something over here. Something over here. And then we got this kiki. This kiki. This kiki. There we go. Get some shadows in here. You know, I really do need to take some time and put shadows into these scenes. It would work everywhere all the time for sure. So we can kind of get in here. Oh, let's get some music going, huh? And here we are. Get a little more texture in there so we know that we're dealing with some fur. That'd be good. Some good stuff here. And then also the fur comes off like this. circles in here. All right, I think this is kind of proving its point. It's crazy how just like a little bit of a line can do so much. You know, don't underestimate what a line can do. You know, it's the really small stuff that I think really pulls these drawings together, especially when you come this far, right? You might as well. You don't want to overdo it, but you got to keep working it until it feels right, and then you leave it, and then you go move on to something else. But I feel like a lot of the drawings I'm developing, I'm dreaming everything from scratch, and you end up with so much on your plate that drawing is the least of your interests, or the least of your problems, rather. Problems. I can't talk today. The eye line is like somewhere in here actually. So if this eye kind of wonks off, should maybe go this route. This is no real reason to bring this eyelid out. I guess I can live with this a little bit. What do we got next? It's an interesting series of drawings. What are we gonna do here? It's an interesting cat we got here. This is not too bad too. We might want to kind of trim this up, huh? Get rid of these other lines. I'm back. Dad said no to me sending you the address and said, if you want a book, we will get you a book. So I'm about to send them the link to your site for the book. Okay. Yeah, it's just conformityfarm.com. Yeah, your dad's right. Yeah, good call. You don't want to get in trouble. There we go. Now it's isolated. Oh, what? It didn't upload. What the heck? I wonder what that's about. Whoa, whoa, whoa. YouTube. YouTube from here to there. All right. Oh, man. I did this drawing like last summer. I did this drawing last summer. Yeah, I did. I definitely did do that. Yeah, I definitely did that last summer. Federation. Maybe I should understand what a federation really is. I use these words. I don't think I know them as well as I should. You know what's kind of interesting? George Lucas has an interesting background where he studied like anthropology and like kind of the study of humans in a sense. And then he accidentally went to cinema school. He actually thought he was taking a photography class and didn't realize that he was actually in the cinema program. So it's kind of an interesting way to approach things. And he went to school in a very like deliberate way. Watching me draw some stuff. You got space cats. Oh, cool. He's gonna buy it. Yeah. Yeah. If he orders it, I'll send you a bunch of I'll send you a bunch of stickers and stuff. Oh, you know what? I'll send you. So we have these JobBot keychains here, little JobBot. So 3D printed JobBots, the character. I'll throw you one of these, a JobBot keychain, and then another Conformity Farm keychain. And I got some stickers and stuff, so I'll send you that stuff. I'll send you all the merch that we got. We don't got a ton of stuff, but I got some stuff I can send you. I really should step up my merch game, honestly. All right. Oh, cool. Keychain, yeah. I'll hook you up. I'll hook it up, buddy. Do you want me to sign the book, too? I'll sign it if you want me to. What are we going to do here? don't think I want to work on this part either. Let's work on this. All right. This isn't going to bring too many viewers in, but I guess I should do this some other time then. Maybe we'll just cram through this then. Let's try to do some good work here. Please do. Okay, yeah, I'll sign it for you, buddy. No problemo. All right. Well, is it going to Washington, the state of Washington? If it's going to the state of Washington, I think I'll know. I don't get a lot of orders in Washington. I mostly sell books in California, Texas, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, like Virginia. It would literally be the first time I ever sold a book to the state of Washington. So that's one way to know. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, WA, Washington. Yeah. Yeah, so if it's in the state of Washington, I'll know. But I'll ask you on the Discord to verify it, if you don't mind. But, I mean, you know, I have my ways. That's cool. Your dad's letting you get a book. That's very generous. He must know you really want it. It's good for you to get up to date with the characters too, so you know what's going on with the stream. So this is a good investment, honestly. You should know what's going on. You should be up to date with all the conformist material anyway. If you really want to be a serious conformist, you gotta get the book. Otherwise, how do you know how to conform? Remember, give in to anything anyone tries to manipulate you with, because they probably know what's best. No, 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 no. Ooh, go like this. Drop some shadows in here. Drop some shadows in here. Kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. Maybe come in here like this. Yeah, what do you know? What do you know? I have full control. I have full control over this stylus. Let's see. You know, the thing that really kind of gets me, slows me down a little bit on I wonder if, hold on one second. Looks like I'm getting an email. Looks like I'm getting an email. What a silly thing to say. Look, hold on, everybody. Looks like an email's coming in. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Hold on. Appears to be an email about, this is here, that I'm the coolest guy who ever lived. They didn't have to email me that. I already knew that. The coolest guy ever? All right. Okay. Sure. It's just an email from myself. Let's make sure this is working. Yeah, this should be good. It's kind of like, woof. Ooh, let that go. What's going on? Oof. Okay. So this, maybe we'll go back to the big one. Let's go back to, yeah, let's go back to this one. Okay, I'm back from drawing. Oh, you were doing some drawing yourself, Aries. Look at you, buddy. Look at you. Let's lighten this up a little bit. Okay. Check Discord, please. Sure. I think, therefore, I'm smart. That's pretty good. That's good. That's good. TJ approved. I think, therefore, I'm smart. That's a really good one. Yeah, fan art. Yeah, I should post that on social media. I'll post you, man. Oh, I'm so dehydrated. All right. Let's see. Let's get into this explosion a little bit. Let's push this bad boy a little bit farther, huh? These explosions are kind of like organic shapes. So why don't we drop this down a little bit? A skoshis. And then we will come in here and come up. And come up. Yep. And come up. There we go, not too bad. As long as the perspectives live well. Okay, then we have this. Kind of bring this up like this. You showed him the fan art? Your dad liked the fan art? I like the fan art. Yeah, it's a funny phrase. It's a really funny, clever, cool, awesome phrase. That's what it is. And this is kind of interesting. So we kind of get in here and do some of these explosions. Explode. Yeah, that explosion works pretty well. What are we going to do here? Yeah, that kind of works a little bit. It is done. Finito. Finished. Exciting. Exciting and new. Why don't we get into these mud pillows, huh? Get this done. He now has a body. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, let's do this one. This guy's falling onto the crowd, and so we need the crowd to be like, what the heck? What the heck? Don't freaking fall on me. Like, oh, jeez. What the heck? Don't be falling on me. Maybe this works. We need a more dramatic pose. Check Discord when you can. What do you got? Ah! Yeah, you threw some overalls on him. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Some good looking overalls, I would say. Not too bad. Oh, gee. Ah. So maybe he's like, ah. Oh, jeez. Ah. Ah. What the heck? Yeah, maybe we'll do that over here. kind of like he's crowd surfing. I guess it kind of loses its... Almost kind of makes him look big. Dang, that doesn't accomplish what I was hoping it would. I still struggle with perspective. You did it with a Sharpie and a reference. Now you got to close your eyes and do it with... Now you got to do it without any eyes. That's the next step. Not too bad. I'm kind of hunched over this, though. Kind of hunched over this thing here. Not bad. Not bad. And minimal lighting. Minimal lighting. Yeah, I see that. You're working in the darkness like I. At least I have the light coming back at me on the monitor, though. But you got a pretty chill setup. I do what? I do what? I do what? I love how chill it is. Oh, what? My background? Thanks. I try to keep it chill. Uh-oh. We'll do this. Kind of darken some of this out. These are mostly ideas. Yeah, I try to keep it chill. I'll add more lights over time. But this is my setup for now. I think I got another big one that could use some work. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oops. I go ahead and improve these lines here on the nose. And then I'm going to come through here and can add a little more texture to the fur so that we can kind of move around here. Kind of interesting. He's got a bit of a snout, but then I just kind of make the balls of the face drop right into the face. It's not very consistent, but it's got a look to it, so it works. You do something to kind of give it more texture. We don't have to do the end of these things this way. Ooh, that sounds like something out of Miyazaki. We could probably do something else to this drawing to make it more impactful. Yeah, this sounds like Miyazaki. Well, let's see if anybody's watching. We got one viewer there on the old YouTubes, and we have 2 viewers over on Twitch. Wow, that is a grand total of 3 viewers. I am just rolling in it. Aries, how did you even find this channel? Make sure we lean into the whimsical. Well, oh wow, this is really not very big. I guess I don't really think about that too much. This is really big on my monitor, but I guess on here it's not that big. Well, here we are, and it has been an hour long stream. We're at about 1 hour. What do we do? Oh, guess what? So-and-so's about to go to sleep. Made a rough sketch for one of the characters in my soon-to-be graphic novel. Oh, you're putting out a graphic novel. Perhaps Conformity Farm will have to be the ones publishing it. Oh, you're doing 2 graphic novels. That's what's up. Go for it, buckaroo. Five after. Hold on 1 second. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out. Aries, thanks for hanging out. Let me know when you get your graphic novels so that I can go ahead and give you all your extra swag. Where are we at here? Oh, we're in the wrong one. And that was an hour of streaming. I'm going to go ahead and set up for the evening. You know what I'm really trying to do, though? I'm trying to do an early morning stream. So even if you're not there for the early morning stream, I could at least put it up. Excuse me. And then it could be up on YouTube. And then I could do another one later in the day. But it is just so hard for me to sit down and stream in the morning. I got so many of human needs in the morning. And I try to satisfy those before my long day of work. So I'm going to try to get there into the routine. That is the goal. I'm going to try to, how about one day this week? One day this week. We'll try to make it tomorrow or the next day. I will stream an hour in the morning or close to an hour, something like that. And then I'll do 2 streams in one day. And that could be cool. I'm going to try to stream as much as possible. So you're looking at the beginning of a new stream channel, essentially, because it's good for posterity. It's good for continuity. It's good for a bunch of big words that I might say. And it's good to, put yourself out there. So, Aries, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for everybody who watched. Anybody who's watching the stream later in the future, I'd say thank you so much for checking it out. This is Mud Pillows versus Space Cats, Conformity Farm's second graphic novel. And I am Timothy James. So I would say thank you for watching. Make sure to